Hi beauties, welcome back to our channel. This is Sharon. How are you doing? So I was wondering if I can use polygel to create 3D flowers, and the result turned out pretty good. Today I'm gonna teach you how to do it. So this is everything that will be used. The polygels are all from this kit. I forgot to put the clear polygel here, but we are gonna use it, and you can find it from this kit as well. And I will put the shopping link below. Now let's get started. So to save time, I've already finished my other nails, and I'm gonna work on my index and the middle finger to show you how I create these 3D flowers on the white and the apricot ombre nails step by step. First, as always, prep your nail. I have said thousands of times, this step is essential. If you want to make sure your nails last as long as possible, make sure you prep well. After pushing back the cuticle, roughen up the surface to remove any shine from the nail bed with a nail file. Now wipe off the dust with the alcohol. If you have dehydrator and primer, definitely use it. They will help your nails last longer as well. Now find the right size nail tip. Use your polygel base coat to stick them on. The benefit of using base gel to glue it on because you have enough time to adjust it. Once you put it in the perfect position, cure it under LED lamp for 1 minute. Now I'm going to use my scissors and the nail file to perfect the shape. Apply base coat again to cover the whole nail bed and cure under my LED lamp for 1 minute. Now I'm going to go ahead and squeeze some white polygel on my nail tip. I'm going to work on one finger first, so if I make any mistake, I will fix it immediately and I will not make the same mistake on other fingers. I'm just going to go ahead and tap them in place and cover the tip of my nail. So once I have the tip that I like, I'm going to go ahead and cure it under my LED lamp for 1 minute. Remember, always cure on both sides. So for my nail bed, I'm going to use the Astound Beauty apricot color. This is one of our best-selling colors. It's very natural and warm, perfect for this season. So I just placed the polygel directly on top of where I was blending the white. So I'm just going to take my brush again and tapping it from side to side and gently blend it in place. Now I'm going to create the fade into the white look. Just blend the polygel in evenly from one side to the other to create a seamless blend. I think it looks good. Let me go ahead and cure it for 60 seconds. I like the result. It looks cute. It still needs some filing and shaping, but I'll do it later. Now I'm going to add some golden foil and encapsulate with clear polygel. Now I'm going to squeeze a little bit clear polygel on my nail. And use my brush to pat it into a very thin layer and stick my golden foil on it. Now I'm going to give it a flash cure for 10 seconds. This step will make sure the golden foil will stay in place when I encapsulate them with clear polygel. Now I'm going to squeeze a little bit Astound Beauty clear polygel on top of my nail. And now I'm going to use my brush again to pat them in place. I'm going to take my time to perfect the shape because my natural nails are very short, so I want to create a really good apex to give it a good balance and strength. I think I need a little bit more polygel to cover my tip. Okay, add a little bit more and gently use my brush to blend in. Here, I want to do my best to create an even surface because then I don't need to worry too much about buffering and shaping afterwards. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cure it under my LED lamp for 60 seconds. Okay, now it's shaping and buffering time. I always use my hand file to do the work while I'm doing polygel nails because polygel is fairly soft compared to acrylic nails and it's really beginner friendly. So if you're a newbie and you're still practicing your buffering the shaping skills, I would highly recommend you use hand file instead of electronic files. Now I'm gonna take my nail brush to brush off any dust and then apply top coat. Be careful, do not apply it on your cuticle area. If you accidentally do, you can always use your polygel brush with some alcohol to clean it up. Then I'm going to go ahead and cure it for 60 seconds. I love the result. Now I'm going to work on the index finger. The steps are exactly the same. Apply base coat and cure for 60 seconds. Apply white polygel on the tip. Carefully pat it in place. Squeeze some apricot polygel by the cuticle area and blend in. Add some golden foil on it. Then encapsulate with clear polygel. After filing and shaping, apply top coat on. Now let's do our 3D flowers. Squeezing some Astound Beauty white polygel on the paper plate. Polygel itself is kind of too soft to be able to create 3D flowers. So here I'm going to add some clear deep powder to thicken it up. If you have acrylic powder, it will do the work too. Just mix them together with your spatula and you're good to go. Also, squeeze a little bit clear polygel on the plate too. I'm going to use it as a rhinestone glue. Get a little bit clear polygel and put it on your nail where you want to place your rhinestone. On my middle finger, I want to create 3 flowers, so I'm going to place 3 dots of the polygel. Now I get my rhinestone ready and use my wax stick to stick it on the clear polygel. And then give it a flash cure for 10 seconds. I use my spatula to get 5 very small bits of polygel on the paper plate. Now I'm going to take my cuticle pusher to pick it up and place it around the rhinestone. And then I'm going to take my acrylic brush to gently press down to create the flower petal. Once you're satisfied, just go ahead and give it a flash cure for like 5 seconds. I don't want to cure through at all. I just want to make sure the polygel will hold in place when I work on my next petal. And you can also adjust the bead size when you pick it up. Now give it another 5 seconds cure. Looks good. Now the next petal is the same way. Our first flower is done. Now follow the same steps on the second flower. Push it with your brush tip to create this natural look. Okay, done with my middle finger. On my index finger, I want to create a different kind of flower. So I already have a small flower done by the cuticle area. By my side wall, I was going to create the same flower, and then I changed my mind. Instead of the regular petal, I create a kind of a long petal. Then I realized I need to put more rhinestone on to create a big flower core, like this. After curing the rhinestone, I'm going to go ahead and create the other long petal for the flower. Then I'm going to create 3 smaller petals. Simply get a small bead of polygel and press down at the center of the bead. Give it a flash cure, then work on the next one. And remember to apply your cuticle oil at the end. This is the finished look. I really like it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.